Hello. Welcome back, everybody. This is Joker Soul Dragon. Welcome back, all hench people. We're gonna get into some Monday Fun Day. I decided I thought that'd be nice to have something fun to do on a Monday, since Mondays are so dreary, that we'd just try out a lot of games that maybe people haven't seen, haven't played, but I think deserve some light, and I think it'll be a nice new setting. So with that, we're starting off with the first one, which is Alaloth, Champions of the Four Kingdoms. And it is among one of my favorite games. It's been in early access for quite a while now, but it's getting ready for its 1.0. Before 1.0, they added the Arcane Arts update, which allows you to be a wizard, do all that kind of fun stuff. It's kind of cool the way that they broke it down. Basically, if you are a wizard, you or you want to go down that, you want to try to take armor and stuff that goes towards that, because it gives you buffs towards your reduction in spells and things like that. But if you wanted to be a sword and board fighter, you could still use magic in the game. It just increases that that time that you have for the refreshing. So with that said, let's get started. Let's start a new one here. Get right into it.
In a time before the gods went to war, before the coming of Alaloth, there were four great kingdoms: the Republic of Laristir, the Blessed Kingdom of Ederhest, the Desolation of Baga, and the Expanse of Catacomb. Each kingdom, a collection of houses championing the virtues of the kingdom. Yet this was before Alaloth and the War of the Gods. During this pantheonic conflict, many gods were wounded and fell. At war's end, Alaloth, the great betrayer, stood above them all in triumph, casting his ominous shadow across the world. At his command, mighty tempest, spears of lightning, and dark energy rained down upon the land. Dragons, beasts, and other foul creatures not seen for millennia have appeared again, besieging the kingdoms with fire and death. These vicious creatures rage unchecked, laying waste to any and all in their path. And from the shadows, the spectral circle, worshippers of Alaloth conduct dark rites and whisper secrets designed to seed unrest, lay the faithful low, and drive allies apart, all in service to their hateful god. And they are succeeding. Where once the kingdoms stood together against all threats, they have now turned on each other, suspicious and vengeful. And the war that once consumed the gods looks as though it will soon consume the kingdoms as well. And so it falls to a few, a band of champions, and whatever allies they can gather, to find a way to bring peace to the kingdoms and end Alaloth's reign once and for all. Are you prepared?
All right. Hey, DM. Thanks for coming in, man. I really appreciate it. Always appreciate you coming in and hanging out. Is Ficent doing okay? Were you able to rescue her from her snowy plight? So, this game does have two styles, single player and competitive campaign, which is really kind of cool. So the single player allows you to kind of like, you can kind of do things as you want. You can face, as it says, one champion across Plummen, chosen to be the herald of the new era, face the trials and tribulations that plague the Four Kingdoms alone, holding the fate of everyone on your shoulders. So it allows you to kind of basically be the only hero and walk around and do things. Competitive campaign is pretty cool. Each kingdom has enlisted a champion to find the way into the Valley of Storms and kill Alaloth. These champions will impede your journey and will do everything in their power to bring glory to their kingdom. So use that little extra, basically it's gonna reduce how much time you do other things and kind of push you along that storyline. Yeah, I think so as well. I think it's a very unique way of doing things where you kind of have to fight along the other champions and like do your best to hinder them and like be the one that takes down Alaloth, which means that you will not have the time to maybe help this person with their small thing and do the other one. I'm glad you were able to get her taken care of. That's good. That's the most important thing. We're going to stick with a single player because I think it yields really good for this particular instance. And then now you have multiple factions, and this is where you pick your race. So you have your basics of human, you have elves, you have dwarves, and then you have orcs. Each of them give you, other than the human, don't actually, like, they give you things, but it doesn't, like, drastically, like, tell you because they're the most versatile. Elves, you get a -5 magic damage vulnerability, +3 to lightning, and +2 to confusion with -5 to poison and stun. Dwarves, you get +3 ice, stun, and +2 weakness, +5 stun, +2 weakness, +10 damage vulnerability. So mages are not good for dwarves. Fireforge would not last very well, I think. +5 poison resistance, +5 fire resistance, and -10 ice resistance. I kind of like rocking as a human. It's nice to rock as the other ones, but those ones get used so often, I think, and most people want to go to something that's not human. And I always like the idea of, like, in D&D, humans are those do-it-all races, or they're kind of versatile, as it even brings out here, that I like them because they don't have anything that's innately amazing for them. They fight as hard as they can because they have to. They don't have the natural gifts that a lot of the other races get. So I like to run as humans. So now we're gonna pick what we want to be our basically our base fighting style. So you got your sword and board, you're right there, one-handed shield, dual wielding, pole arms, heavy weapons. So that's your warhammers, two-handed swords, battle axes, massive clubs, pole arms, the big stuff. Let's see here. I think I want to go. I think I'm gonna go polearm. I like polearms. You don't get those in a lot of games, and you should. And then now you have your legacy, which is basically like this is your where you're herald from. And so humans, let's see, they have quite a few. And this basically is just like your backstory. So this gives you a nice basis for like that you come from the city of Coldwood, takes its name from a special type of wood with unique properties. It is almost impervious to flame. This house is famous for being led by one of the most prideful and arrogant lords in Edorast, Wingbald, arguably one of the most unworthy rulers of the kingdom. Garden's troops are also known as the Boars, due to their well-crafted armors and razor-sharp spears, and their tactic of charging their enemies with spears upheld like tusks. By the sea and the land. I like that right there. One of the most powerful families in Edorast, the Bardolphs rule over the city of Winterleaf and the north. They succeeded Lord Helion Bardolph, who was named Shield of the North by King Aedan II during the siege, a decade-long war against the horde of the undead led by the necromancer Carisha. The necromancer was defeated at the Battle of Argent Vale. Aldwin Bardolph leads a massive army composed of troops from Whitewind and other towns in the region. I'm gonna hail from there. I like that. That's just my speed. This is actually fairly new because I don't remember. It's been quite a while since I played this, but now they have an alignment, so you can go evil, good, and neutral. I like to go neutral because that means I can go either way. Because generally I always play evil characters, so I'm gonna go neutral. Now here's the deities, which, DM, I know you're just here for a short while, but should I play a mage, or what should I play? Should I play mage, or should I play a soldier? 200 max health, plus 50 maximum focus, plus 20% talent cooldown. It's 25 maximum weight, plus 3% map speed, plus 10% confusion, 30 gold, plus 8 critical chance against undead, and 100 max. And this guy's crit and physical, plus 5. Soldier it is. Then we're going to go with Idaris, the beacon. Idaris was once a bright beacon of hope in Edoras, an embodiment of their spirituality, faith, and optimism. Proof that the pious and honorable among them would be blessed and shown the way to victory. During the Pantheonic War, Idaris served on the front lines of the war bravely and well, but lost faith when Vaismil was slain. Idaris found himself alone, and his will broke. A rage nestled in Idaris' heart ever since, changing his teachings forever. Okay, so we're gonna go here because I like that I get crit, physical. I do take a little bit more damage from magic, but I don't really see anybody that's really going to give me a better bonus than him. Alright. Well, if we're going soldier, like that. Oh, that's how you... I couldn't figure out how you rotate it. Yeah, there we go. Make him grizzled. Give him a few good scars here and there. Let's see, right there, I like that. Facial hair. At this point, it's like he almost looks like Vesemir. Which I can't help but draw that conclusion because I've been listening to all of the Witcher books in order, which are just fantastic. Let's see here. Ladok, House Bardolph. Okay. Chris, you want to proceed with this character? Yes, I do.
The blessed kingdom of Edoras was once a pious kingdom, determined to keep its faith and stand together against all the tragedies that have beset the world. The wounding of the gods, the fall of Alaloth, and the destruction of the promised city. They kept their faith for hundreds of years, standing strong in the face of adversity. They use blessed to describe Edoras once, held true in generations past. But now the terms become something of a mockery. The kingdom has lost its way, and peace between the houses, once mitigated by the priesthood present in every city, has become fragile. All the priests have become discredited, and many of their shrines and temples have been abandoned. Some of these holy sites have been laid waste and fallen over to Alaloth and its minions.
forgot to actually change my thing because I was gonna move myself over to my alignment to good and maybe play like a two-handed paladin. Look who decided to show up for practice. I guess that soft bed and all those warm meals are taking their toll on you. Fear you'll lose touch. Good morning to you too. Shall we begin? Exercise those muscles, go over the basics so that the next time you face an opponent you won't forget your training. Yeah, let's do it. Finally, we'll start slow. You get in the mood for a fight. First things first, never take your eyes off the enemy. Stare them right in their sockets until there's no more life in them. That's always a good idea. If there are multiple enemies coming at you, make sure not to focus only on one for too long. Now it's time to strike. Go easy, nothing that will tire you out. But these light strikes can only do so much against tougher opponents. Go for a heavier strike. Just remember, they may be deadlier, but they'll leave you exposed and tired. Each fight is unique. It's up to you to decide how to engage the situation. As you look at your opponent, you may be sure to notice their poise as you attack. It only takes one vulnerability to bring an enemy down, and there's nothing more reinvigorating than seeing your enemy stumble. No, it's not real time with pause. You make your own left click does light, right click does heavy, and you switch between them. The harder you hit, the more they will stumble. Now, it's not all about the action. It's also about reaching your opponent or running away. How about you give some laps, stretch out your legs. Remember, fighting is not only about the attack, but also about defense. A quick dodge makes all the difference between life and death. I'm going to attack you now, and I expect not to hit you. He got me there. How dare you? You cad. Dodging is all well and good, but that's not always an option for too long. You know where I'm going with this. Raise your arms and prepare to shield yourself from my attacks. So shift is to block. I still take damage when I block. Okay. It's just drastically mitigated. Don't expect to hide behind that stance forever. The enemy will wear you down eventually. That's why you need to find that perfect moment where you can strike back as the enemy attacks as foiled. Come on, show me. Press shift right before an attack connects to parry. Yeah. There we go. Oh. Trust in your instincts, but be careful. Enemies won't hold back if you fail your timing. Strike me now so you can feel your attack slip away as I block it. Remember, when you lose your footing, it's better to dodge away to regain that standing in place. Your arms are not the only weapons in your arsenal. I know it's often forgotten, but your legs have power of their own, and a good kick can leave a blocking enemy defenseless for a little while. Spam it. Stop! Those knives you have while unlikely to cause any damage to an armored opponent, will get their attention. Maybe even separate them from their group. Give it a shot. Ooh, that's new. Okay, so it's my cooldown there. Good warrior knows how to take a beating when they need to. Put your arms aside and let yourself be hit, then strike fast against your opponent. Find that course of action to be rejuvenating. Oh, it's because my health can be recovered by doing damage. Come on. Don't forget those flasks on you. In case anybody knocks the wind out of you, I trust that you know what you're doing, but in the heat of battle, we tend to lose sight of our own health. It's as much as we can do today. I fear you'll see combat sooner rather than later, but at least you won't be forgetting the basics. Thank you. I'll be on my way. I bid you good morning. Crow arrived earlier, an important letter tied to its leg. The seal bears the mark of King Idrith. I had hoped that you'd have more time to recover from your journey, but I guess that was wishful thinking. What did the letter say? That the king wishes for your audience at the earliest. It did not go into more detail other than that. I suspect it concerns the recent rumors of warriors being recruited across the land. Perhaps he is looking for a champion. So it's time for Alaloth to die. I hope so. We all do, and what better warrior to do it than yourself? The servants and I wish you luck. Please return to us in one piece. Many thanks. I must get going. The king awaits. Alright, off we go. Yes, Wasad, control to run. Zoom in and out. The stronghold works as a secure hub for you and your plowman. A counselor will help you with the hiring of servants with different skills that allow you to cook, craft, respec, collect taxes, and enjoy your stay at home. You can even buy unique furnitures and skins to customize the look of your place. From time to time, visitors will visit you, unlocking quests and unique events. That's new. I like that. Let's get out of here. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this. My fancy. My champion, child of Edorist. Our only hope. The people know very well the horrors that were inflicted on us through this era. Your presence in the palace comes at no surprise to them. The kingdom and I ask for too much. But a brave soul in these troubled times is exactly what we need. Since the fall of the gods, Alaloth has terrorized us with his presence. The promised Fifth Kingdom holds him at bay, but I fear that the time is nigh for his escape. We cannot let him devour our world in this corruption. I am your faithful servant, and I will not fail. I hope your words prove true, for even with Idaris by your side, you will need all the help you can get. For a century, we've been searching for a way to pierce through the Valley of Storms, the land that separates us from the Fifth Kingdom, and now we think we have the solution. When Weismil fell, she broke apart her essence into 4 artifacts and scattered them across the 4 kingdoms, one in each. Only the combined power of these artifacts can let you through the storm to reach the Devil's Cage. If I were you, I would delve into the most dangerous places in Plowman to find them, for I'm sure our enemies won't make it easy on you. Beware, champion, for others are called to serve their kingdoms, and only one of you will have your chance to claim the Fifth Kingdom and kill Alaloth. Go now, child of Edorist. Bring us victory and immortalize your name in the history of this great and blessed kingdom. May Idaris give me courage. Right.
The mighty capital of Edorist, seat of King Idrith of House Kendrick, which ruled the land for over a century. Well defended and rich, this city has everything an adventurer might need for their journey. A center of trade for the human kingdom, standing strong amongst the rising tide of adversity between the houses. A grand monument to human achievement, but in its core, corruption reigns ever since the Tempest.
Alright, so, cities are the main hubs where you can trade, talk to people, visit rulers and capitals, get quests from characters and from bounty boards, or rest in the tavern. Visit cities regularly to recover after a fight, stock up on food, recipes and potions, upgrade and repair your equipment, craft new gear, or sell anything you don't need, and get useful information from citizens to prepare for the next battle. Alright. Well, let's see here. This is one of those boards that's a quest board. I didn't know I accepted a quest, but I accepted a quest. They come and find me.
Only the finest armor in my shop.
Best weapons and armor and all of interest. Right here. Anything you're looking for, I've got. And if I don't, then you're not looking for the best of the best. What will it be?
Show me what you have. Blacksmiths are skilled in metal manipulation, and bigger cities have the most skilled ones. If you need to purchase materials or buy, repair, or sell and craft new gears, you should definitely talk to them and check their stock. Alright. Alright, so ooh. It looks fancy. Okay. That'd be like all my money. I have like $2,000. He wants ooh, I could get a bardiche. What do I have? Is there a way I can look at my... Oh yes, compare. There we go. There's a falchion. Let's go down to this bardiche. My halberd is 125. 20, 120, 26, 14 and 14, 30, 6. Yeah, it's interesting. I like it, but there's nothing there for me. You can find no better enchantments. Oh, that guy sounds shady. You interested in some goods? Mm-hmm. Looking for the best enchanter in Edoras, you've come to the right place. I am certified to enchant in all 4 kingdoms and no doubt find anyone better. What you have? Enchanters can be found in every capital city of Plowman. They sell magical gems that empower your gear, and they are the only ones who can fuse them with weapons, shields, and armors, or remove them from the item of yours. I do like that you can remove things, because that's always been a big issue of mine, is you go into a game and you can't remove anything, so... Gems grant various kinds of perks. There are 2 types of gems. You can buy rounded and squared. Round gems can be socketed into weapons to improve the attack. Square gems can be socketed into shields and armor to improve their defense. Okay. Gem of Fire. Resist. Oh yeah, let's buy, let's see. Buy that. Okay, that's just about them socketing them. We don't have any items. Okay, so I don't have anything that can be socketed. That's okay. It didn't cost me very much, so. Let's look at our journal here. We have our equipment. This is what we currently look like right here, which is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty awesome. Like, there could be some more armor in places, but do look pretty awesome. Oh yeah, we get mounts now. That is a new thing. Consumables. So that's my elixirs, food. It's my gym there. Items, cooking. So I have some recipes here, which is nice. It's always good to know a few things. Ways of power. These are my talents that I can spend. So this is way of nature. So way of arms. Way of nature. This Way is a mystical path that focuses on drawing strength and wisdom from the natural world and taps into the resilience of animals, the enduring might of trees, and the inherent magic that flows through all living things. The Way of Gods. Ooh, you can be a necromancer. So I'm going to have to definitely do a necromancer playthrough or something like that. Hydromancer, pyromancer, geomancer, and an aeromancer. And then this is the new one, the Way of Arcane. This way delves into the mystical energies that weave through the fabric of reality, allowing practitioners to manipulate the underlying forces of magic itself. Unlike elemental manipulation, it transcends natural phenomenon, tapping into a very essence of magic that permeates the universe. Full shot. That's cool. Mystic Rush. Arcane Shield, a magical shield that makes you completely immune to magic damage. That's pretty cool. Puppet Wire summons a clone and teleports you 5 meters forward. Every enemy that was targeting you will target the clone instead. Some really cool stuff. Now there's a Cleric, Templar. I think I'm going to do the Templar tree is what I'm going to do when I get a chance, because I can have like this one that increases my damage. I create a field where every enemy inside suffers physical damage. Holy Fire, where I can smoke them down with fire. A Divine Shield. And then Templar's Apex. So that's the path we're going to go down. Go to the Codex real quick. I'm going to mark all it's seen because we've kind of seen everything right now. Let's go to our journal. The Light of Basemil. Uncover the way past the Valley of Storms. So that's the one I get from the very beginning. Let's just see about taking something generic here. Let's see. Quest givers. Yes, we know about quest givers. You see a lady in your path. She appears to be mourning someone near to her heart. She has no tears in her eyes, but you know the sadness that plagues her. Excuse me. I wouldn't want to bother you except my husband, Calbert. He's been gone over for a week without any news of his well-being. You seem like a capable fighter. If you can find it in your heart to help me, I'll give you everything I can. Where did you last see him? I marked his caravan this morning before he disappeared. He was to go to Mayfalls and return right away. I fear the bandits ambushed him on the road. Who knows what they did with him? Do you know of any bandits that operate around here? It must be those ravens. They grew in number not too long after the descent, preying on the fragile state of our kingdom. I'm sure they have him. Please rescue him. Bring him home. Do what I can. Alright, we have our first quest here. Let's go see if we can't find this gentleman. We get Heart Piercer as a reward. We're going to track this quest. Let's go! Charge into the depths. Although I think I do want to... What's this guy? Other champions. As you travel around the cities, you may encounter other champions from other kingdoms. Each of them is distinguished by an icon with a symbol of their own lineage. Since they have not been invested with the mission of defeating Alaloth, they will not be hostile towards you, and indeed will tell you something about themselves. That's cool. Good day to you, champion. You carry a heavy burden. I must admit I envy the responsibility that's been laid on your shoulders. I am Adina of the House Kendrick, sister of King Ardrith. How did you have come with no ill intentions toward him? Good to meet you, Adina. What is it that you do? Unfortunately, there is much to do as a princess of Edrest, but my father at least taught me how to fight. Training about the only thing that I do lately, that and protecting my foolish brother. He remains well, but he angered too many people, and I have to make sure no one lays a finger on him. Farewell, Adina. Alright, let's go. See, that's like that.
What do you
We're gonna go
need?
to this. Yes, I know what you sell. You sell the... Ooh, what's this? Shaped like a hydra with many heads and tails, this spiky plant is only found in icy mountains and features many spikes on top of its body. I like it, I like it. I want to buy... Let's buy 2 more. I don't want to go in half-cocked to the fight. That would be deadly. Alright, let's do this thing. Onward to glory! Yes, I'm absolutely sure I want to leave. Okay, so the lands of Plamen are divided into 4 main kingdoms, at the center of which is the 5th kingdom. Now occupied by Alaloth, each kingdom has its own culture and history, with many roads that connect the cities together, locations to explore in areas infested with brigands and fiends. Alaloth's corruption haunts and sweeps across the lands of Plamen. To access the 5th kingdom, where Alaloth is imprisoned, it is necessary to find the 4 Vaismil's shards scattered across Plamen. The shards are hidden in the loot protected by monsters and brigands in the fighting arenas. Claim them to find those sacred shards and face Alaloth and end the evil that poisons the world. Yes, and then yes, Frost. Okay. So Raven's Hideout, this is our first one. So they also have a thing here, so I know I'm not going there because it's a 4 skull. That means it's super deadly. Where I'm heading to now is a 1. Locations on the map with a banner beside them are fighting areas. A red banner means the fighting area is yet to be claimed by a champion, and the zone is owned by whoever lies within. Once you clear it up, defeating the enemies inside and opening the final loot chest, the enemy banner will be replaced with yours, claiming the fighting area. No one else can claim the area already claimed by you, and you can't claim an area claimed by another champion. A fighting area claimed by another champion is marked by their own banner in the world map. Okay. Interesting enough. Alright, so we're gonna enter that.
Traitors, thieves, murderers. That is all you will find when stepping into the hideout of the frightful ravens. Defiling the tombs of old forgotten nobles, the ravens care nothing for the history within, only for the trinkets within the graves. It is here they hide their loot, their stolen jewelry and coin. It is here they laugh at the poor boy's sliced throat, whom they left bleeding on the dirt.
Yeah. Safe zones are the antechambers of battle. Here you can prepare for combat by choosing the right equipment, cooking a meal that buffs your stats during the entire fight, or brew potions. Take advantage of safe zones because once you enter the fighting area, there will be no turning back, and you will no longer be able to access your inventory. When you cross the threshold, there will only be 2 ways out, victory or death. Okay, fair enough. Fried eggs gives me more focus. Fish gives me damage reduction. That gives me more health, and that gives me more health. The steak is much better, but requires more things, whereas this only requires cheese, which I do have, so we're going to cook that. I became a master chef. And then we're going to take this grilled cheese and use it. And craft potions here. Cool. Alright, let's enter this fighting area. Absolutely, DM. Thank you so much for coming by, buddy. Much appreciated. Get some good sleep so you can be well rested for tomorrow. Love you as always, bud. did not do a very good job at, you know, countering those guys. Gold. Ooh, I found a ring. If I can get to it. Seems I'm bleeding. There we go. Oh no! Oh, good heavens! Ah!
Oh, there goes the brain right off the head.
That's your scallywag. Filthy murderer and filth. Oh, interrupted him. That was close. I love how the blood's just like on the floor as on here.
Oh, get wrecked, sir. I've got you. Oh, let the heads roll at this.
I'm coming to get ya.
Oh yes, get parried, sir. Parried, you casual. This lads is probably where I'm going to bite the big one. Oh, this is bad. This has gone very bad indeed. Oh, there I go, dying like a wee lass of death. Well, you know, those days are gonna happen. You awaken in the nearest shrine. 3 days have passed. All equipped items have lost 1 durability. Game is not easy, that is for sure. Right. Now, I think I'm going to go into the city and buy the things to make the increase in health and buy a few more potions. Let's go to cooking here. I wonder if I can make both of them. So I need raw fish for both, food dressing, mixed vegetables for both, and then a vegetable mix and a potatoes.
What can I get for you?
So raw meat, we'll buy that. Raw fish, buy that. Potato, buy that. Buy 2 things of food dressing. Which really, they're not expensive. I could be buying all of these. Buy one of those. Pretty sure I bought potatoes, didn't I? Let's go myself. Yeah, I've got potatoes. So 2 food dressing, 2 potatoes, that, and that. There we go. That is all I need from there as far as I know. Go to my cooking here. Oh, I need mixed cooking herbs. Okay, yep, let's
What can I get for you?
he doesn't even have. 'Cause I need have that, and that, but I need vegetable mix. I don't think he even had vegetable mix, so did he? Oh. Okay, well, oh well.
What do you need?
A healing potion. Buy 3 of them. Okay. I'm going to remove one of. Let's see here. Oh, that's cool. Those all be healing potions. Those are what I'm going to need. Cannot die. Now I can make that good food, which gives me an extra 250 health. And we will go back. Back on the offensive. Steak. So now, health went up to 1500. Let's try this for the second time.
Need some extra help?
hard that was. This is going poorly. Fighting them in groups is so difficult. So, might behoove me not to try to kill every last thing that's in here. I don't know. Some. What I meant to do, I hit the wrong button for block there.
I'm coming to get ya.
With this halberd, I can't attack very fast, so probably can get about 2 shots in before I've got to take stock. There we go. So, trying to there we go. Oh yeah, we gotta just. Oh! Go. A few jabs didn't do anything, but book. You want to loot the chest and leave, or keep exploring? You have the potions. Yeah, it's not worth it. If I had some abilities, it might be, but getting out here with a win, that's literally what's important. Alright, at the end of the fighting area, there is always a prize. Clear the zone from the enemies to access the loot chest and gain their reward. Once the loot screen is open, you'll be able to choose what you want to add to your inventory. You can also drop gear you already own to free space for new ones, and don't exceed your weight limit. Don't worry about quest items, they have no weight. Okay. Them all. Whatever I don't need can be sold. Now that you've claimed your first fighting arena, you've reached level 1. Each time you claim a fighting area, you will level up to a maximum level of 20. At level 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19, you will earn a stat point to use in your character's stats. At levels 1, 4, 7, 10, 14, and 20, you'll also get a talent point, which in between levels can earn you a legacy point to use on either traits or proficiencies. Open the character tab to invest these points to your liking. Okay, so let's see here. Let's equip that thing. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick looking. Bye. Focus. This one gives me 20. They give me the same, so we're gonna equip that. Ring. This is a value. Does nothing. What could I be missing? So I have a talent point that I can use. Now I can throw these into these things. Ring of Pain, create a circle around you that lasts for 12 seconds. This circle increases your physical damage by 10% and reduces by 20% your focus cost. All enemies inside the circle suffer a 30% reduction to their bleeding resistance and a 30% reduction to their stun. Unblockable powerful strike that inflicts 120% of your weapon damage, weapon physical damage boosted by 100. Heals you by 50% of your current max health and removes the conditions bleed and poison. That one could last stand, could be pretty dang good. You can only use it once, but to me that's like oh god, what is it? Second wind or whatever. It's very similar to that. Let's see here. Shield bash. I don't have a shield. These are archers. These are warlords. I'm tempted just to go straight way of the gods. And just use up a talent point for that. And I think I'm going to do this one. I like the idea that I can create a field around me that just messes dudes up. I think that's of more use. Character stats. Oh yes, so then you've got your con. Strength for more damage. I'm gonna acquire more constitution because right now I'm not proficient enough to find the books for Aberth Hilbrand. The books that are found across Plum could prove useful for Aberth Hilbrand and his impossible task of writing the Book of Arrows. Once they are all found, they should be given to him, and you get the Weeping Chevalier. Interesting. World overview. So this is pretty cool. So each different world shows whether you've been there before. There's 8 fighting arenas here. Shows their difficulty. We cleared a level 1 Raven's Hideout. This one's a difficulty 1, but this is slightly different. It has a skull as if it's like a boss. Found by Zadok, Raven Fighter, Raven Archer, Raven Chieftain. You don't know what anything is until you've been there. So I'm wondering if you go there and you kill or you die and you fail, if then it tells you, like, hey, what's in there? Yeah, so this just shows you I'm barely known in my own kingdom. The more of these I get done, the better. Basically unlocks special fighting arena. If the more of these I clear out, I don't know if it's like if I get them all or not. Capital's that, House of Kendrick, notable people there. But you can unlock a special fighting area, 20% vendor discount, get a special mount, pacify the brigands, and get a special item for, I think, doing all of these. But as you could see, you know, I'm probably not going into a 4 anytime soon because I got absolutely cooked. Earlier. So definitely it's going to be one of the ones where it's a slow burn. Let's take our glorious victory back to town and claim our free deal here. A reward. Although, because she's probably lost her husband, I really wouldn't in real life actually accept a reward. Lore characters. Talk to lore characters to reveal new insights about the world of Plummet and unlock new informations about gods, races, guilds, legends, locations, and more. They'll be collected in your codex. You might get some juicy information about the fighting areas that you can face during your mission. Gather knowledge to be prepared for the next fight. Aaron Holman. Please tell me that they didn't choose a damn mage to fight for our lives. The last thing we need is some power-crazed wizard leeching off Alaloth's powers. One disaster is more than enough for us. We're sick of being puppets in their experiments. What's your problem with mages? They're out of control, out of care. Last time I fought in the battlefield, I saw them burn the entire area, not caring for our troops that were there. Then there was Amberwalks. Finest college, they said. Now look at it. Just a bunch of twisted and broken walls that we can't enter. Interesting. So that unlocked a new codex there. Under lore. History of Eris. Amberwalk Halls. Once a prestigious college for magic, servicing all 4 kingdoms and giving the greatest mages in history their education. But with the over-reliance on magic that has swept Eris, the school began to push its students to the edge in order to find new prodigy. Because of that, the school collapsed on itself, sealed away forever. Some blame demons, some blame Alaloth, but none know how to save the lost students of Amberwalk. Interesting. Very interesting. Greetings, sirs, madams, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to my latest performance on this dark and dreary night. I call it The Helpless Joker and the Great Need for Help from a Handsome Rescuer. Would you like to see it? Are you in need of help? Ah, strong, cute, and a tiny bit of a genius. You will do well in the places of the almighty lords. I am indeed in need of the most urgent kind of help. The one which takes the adventurers through the darkest routes and deepest waters. What do you need? It is a calamity, a disaster, a great debacle. The boots of a jester are his weapons, his sword in the face of darkness and misery, and yet there are none on my feet. I can now see them, adrift at sea with a dim-witted courier that forgot it. I'll see if I can find them. Jester's boots. Okay, well that's not the quest I was looking for, so I have to find her ladyship, which I might have to come here during the daytime. There is days and nights, and some of the people you're looking for are not here during the nighttime. I can't remember how you. I cannot remember. Maybe I just have to go. I think I just have to go to the end. Let's try going to the end. Besides, you know, after that good hard work we did, I could use a nice stiff drink and. Ah, to the dancing pony. Wonder what that's an allusion to. In all the cities of Plummet, you will find a tavern where you can take a pause from your fight. In addition to talking to guests, you can taste the innkeeper's specialities, rest from the fatigue of battle in a soft bed, and deposit your equipment in the stash chests in your room. You will find a stash chest in every tavern room. Here you can store items from your inventory to lighten the weight load you carry on. Anything you leave can be recovered later by interacting with any stash in any tavern. By interacting with your bed in your tavern and paying a few coins, you can sleep and rest. Resting will take half a day, but allow you to recover all your health. Take some time to rest between battles, as you won't regain health at the end of the fight. Ah, perfect. Another lore percentage. Alright, let's, there's the gold graves. Alright, 50 coins. We're going to rest. To rest because I want to change time so that hopefully she's there. Some dice. After we get some money from her, maybe we'll gamble a little.
We set sails in the morning.
Interesting. It's a nice way of getting to other countries. Ah, there she is, Melina Grail. As I thought. I can see it on your face. You didn't need to say more. Did you find something on him? His ring? I did. Very sorry for your loss. Know that the Ravens suffered greatly for it. Not as much as I suffered, but I thank you for cleansing the roads from their vile faces. Let me mourn now. I'll let you return to your duty. Stashed it. Well, let's see here. Let's go up here. I want to sell some of this stuff I don't need.
Only the finest armor in my shop.
It's 200 coins. Another 100 coins. This burial greatsword is 400. I mean, I'm all about that money. That's what I'm saying right here. Let's see here. Human halberd. I need some leather and some wood. Whoa. That's sick looking stuff right there. Let's see. Holy resistance gem. I can buy one of those. 5 metal joints, 16 dark iron ingots, and 2 leather. So I got those. So I need 5 metal joints. I have very little money. Let's see, can I sell him anything? Ah, I can. Whoa! I was like, made my money back. Sweet Action Jackson. That's what I'm talking about right now. We're going to give it a lesser holy resistance. Boom, we'll buy one of those. I need to find where I can buy leather. That's going to be the next biggest part. So bounty boards, brigands, and corrupted creatures of all kinds create problems everywhere, and it's not rare a bounty hangs over their heads. Requests from mercenaries are posted on these bulletin boards and could easily help you bring in some money. Reluctant merchant named Aldred hunts for a good Samaritan to unshackle. From a disgusting goblin outbreak. Unfortunately, souls are attracted to such missions. An old man named Riffin hunts for some help to purify from the fearful king snakes, skeletons, and sergeants. Yeah, let's take the skeleton one. I like that idea. But let's see. We gotta find ourselves. See if we can find somebody that sells leather. If not, we're gonna figure out where to.
What can I get for you?
He does not sell leather. Actually, I think I'm afraid nobody does. At least nobody I have access to. Here and see what happens. See if anybody in here has anything of goodness.
Come and have a drink.
Have a seat. So what will it be? A nice hot stew, a cold ale in your hand? Pick your poison and I'll do the rest. Ooh. I can buy these from here. Those. Good stuff. As you explore the realm of Plummen, you'll come across a variety of gamblers, each with different betting options. They'll invite you to play Voristel, a widely celebrated game. Outwitting these gamblers grants you access to quests, exclusive items, and an exceptional assortment of rare dice. Have the dice. Darn it. Well, they're interested in giving it a go. Go to that just to check out and see if that guy has any leather on it for sale.
Only the finest armor in my shop.
Yep. So I need 2 armor, or 2 leather. Which maybe if I kill some kind of an animal, I can get. So, little skeletons. Oh. Their silent, unrelenting march is halted. I'm going to unsheath my weapon now because it looks like that other one's going to join me. I don't need to add any extras to this fight. Yep. Once you can use a talent, the icon is enlightened. Yes, okay. I also made some more money. Soulstone, a small gemstone containing trapped fragments of soul glowing faintly. It hums with a sense of lingering sorrow and echoes of voices long gone. Sweet, I got the money from the thing. I've got bones. see if we can find something. The creature nature. If they want to fight wolves all the time. What are these creatures? From the shores and beaches, the sleek forms of humanoid fishes emerge from the crashing waves, their scales shimmering, poised to strike with deadly precision. Sea flickers.
A titan watching over the realm of man, keeping the peace, blessing the worthy. Idaris rewards bravery and kindness, although the idea that he looks favorably over roughness and brutality is now prevalent in Edorast. Not many approach the sanctuary for a boon in current days, due to the dismantling of the priesthood and the disgruntled houses that protest against religion. The giant form of Idaris stands alone, waiting for a champion to seek his favor.
For a wolf, right there. That's what I want, right there. A low growl breaks the silence and yellow eyes light up the darkness, staring at you. You barely have time to draw your weapon. A pack of hungry wolves is upon you, and only death will stop them. Death I'll give. If death is what will stop them, then death is what I'll receive. Holy light! Give me that leather. Silver. Hard to make it too clean. Still want to fight some of these wolves because I still want to get. Get some leather, please. Yes. Right. I have one leather. I need one more. That's the goal for the stream, is to get 2 leather and then book it back there and get our new armor. That's going to be the end goal for the stream. Roll that dice. Leather. Damn it. Sweet. It's broken. Oh, I get more gold. That's a nice spring. Come on, wolves. Haven't got all day. No, it wasn't one. Oh. But there's leather! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Alright, but now comes the tricky part of avoiding everything. Run off to get back where I need to be. The castle square. Perfect. Alright. Let's go get that armor.
Only the finest armor in my shop.
Aye, good man. Yeah, blue. That's,
You interested in some?
I don't think he has.
You interested in some goods?
We'll
Only
take
the
our first.
finest armor in my
We'll do our first one, which will be this one here. I just need one more metal joint. Scroll down. Okay. Huh? Ooh, you are a crafty devil, aren't you? Okay, well, we'll take a. Find goblins, but figure it out, I guess. I might be able to sell some stuff.
Welcome. What can I get for you?
None of that's worth a damn.
What do you need?
Actually, neither is that, so. Let's go at least find ourselves some brigands. Of those, we can easily locate and destroy. Right there. Look what we have here. Little lamb lost from the herd. How about we lighten your purse so you can go back to your flock? Let's help you out. Or shall we do this the hard way? Surrender or die, scum. No one attacks the ravens and lives to tell the tale. You think your weapons will help you? I'll make sure you use them on the next fool who comes to us seeking glory. Good. There won't be a next time. I'm duly afraid that you will be dead. Sweet. I'll loot all of that. I have enough to get our stuff. Oh, okay. We will shop them. Here's our... Yeah, we're underway. Love the illustrations they've gotten. It's pretty dope, really. Gives me some physical damage. Might as well equip it. Enter the dancing pony. It's just a smidge closer, I think. To where we want to go. Alright, sir.
Only the finest armor in my shop.
Oh, he takes lure limbs. Wow. Sell him a wolf pelt as well. Bones? Good to know. In this case, we only have one thing that we're interested in. Technically, that's what this. So. Let's see here.
Only the finest armor in my shop.
It's because my weight will be too much. Let's see here.
Only the finest armor in my shop.
38 is its weight. I do not have that I can give. So, okay, let's go back down to the, here. Stash box here and try to drop some of this weight. Oh no, never mind. By the way, that should be enough weight dropped. Get this to get the new armor, and then once I sell this, I can go and pick up the stuff I need.
Only the finest armor in my shop.
Understand how I do not have spare space. Does not make any sense to me. I can change the color with different freaking ingots? Oh, that's sick. I didn't even realize that that's what that was doing until now. Tempered steel. And it changes your resistances too. So standard is get a little bit more stun and bleed resistant, like platinum, and that's really cool. Now, if only I could figure out how to freaking get it. It's 38 weight, so that's why. I need to drop even more weight, which I just don't even know how the hell I'm supposed to do that. Maybe take my weapon off completely, unequip my weapon, and put it away. When the stream ends, I will have that armor. Figure it out, I swear. That. £38. That should only be 68 pounds worth. Had a lot of potatoes, so I guess that was kind of what was might have been what was messing it up. If I can't get it this time, then I will turn to the Discord for help, because I don't really know what I can do here.
Only the finest armor in my shop.
There we go. Okay, sweet. So flame allows for crafts up to the novice level of common, basically. The more fame I have, the higher and more powerful the armor can be. Oh, that was so sick, though. Well worth it.
Only the finest armor in my shop.
I can't sell my old armor. But 60 to 105, so 45% or 45 armor increase there. 25 to 52, so you're looking at 27% there. This has a 15 in there. Plus 10 evasion focus cost, so it costs more for me to evade. And my speed regeneration is a little bit slower. My spell cooldown's really bad, but I'm not using spells. 46 bleed resistance versus these are all in the 16, so everything here is better. Just infinitely better. I am way more tankier than I was a moment ago.
Only the finest armor in my shop.
I'm actually kind of curious about there we go, compare what's not on. So it adds plus 8 more to my weight. I get more physical damage. My crit goes down. It is equal on crit damage. It's 1% lower on physical damage absorption. It has 8 more in durability. Its bleed is down by 2%. Its stun is down by 1%, and it's even on the other two. So basically, I get more durability and 15 more additional damage. But then I lose in a lot of other places. But not too bad, which is kind of funny that the bleed chance is less with this when it's a Bardiche. This is a halberd, which is a smaller blade of an axe, whereas a Bardiche is like literally a whole axe, basically. So, I don't know. Alrighty. Oh. With our armor finally acquired, after some finagling and getting it ready, here we are. We are at the end of today's Monday Funday stream here with Alaloth, and I really like this game. It's super fun. A lot of things to do. There's a ton of replayability, especially with all the additions that they've made recently, adding in magic and really being able to like tailor up or down on those kinds of things. Yeah, just a super great one. I appreciate everybody that came in and stopped by and hung out for the stream and was in chat or just, just here to watch and drop a like. I super appreciate that. Please, if you don't mind hitting the like button and subscribing, that means a lot. And with that, this is Joker Soul Dragon signing off, and you guys have a great day.